BSOs, we are always shouting accountability, media, transparency. Let's do this, let's do that. But then the very information that we need, most of the time, we don't really have access to. Or even if we have access to, it is in a data form that you can't really relate to. Maybe it's at the raw stage, like we saw the egg and then the flour. Or maybe it's at the processing stage, and we don't really know much about what is going on. So this citizen budget, our delay this year was one main reason, because the main budget document itself, we had a little bit of a challenge ascertaining what is what. So when Minister went to Parliament to go and read the budget with his Ghana bag, I think they made specific that this bag was made in Ghana. We all heard him mention a figure, like a total figure that we are supposed to spend. And then finally, when the document, which is the one that they released, so the budget statement, and then the final one that they released on the Ministry of Finance website, because we deal with those kind of data. That's our primary source of data. There was some discrepancies in the numbers. That's what we noticed. So we jumped from 291, if you approximate it, 91 billion. And later we were now seeing 293 billion in the final one. And then when it was appropriated, we saw the 293 billion. So we were doing a little bit back and forth with them to see exactly what is accounting for the difference, and if there was any new project that was introduced maybe after it was read. We went through the Hansard, because that's another official document that we can also rely on. And the Hansard, the day that it was read, still was very specific about 290 billion and a whole lot of other things. So that's one of the delays that we've had. And that conversation has still not, we really haven't finished that conversation with the Ministry of Finance. But today, we want to launch this, because next week we are going to have the review happening, and we'll move the conversation, and then the numbers will be changing. So it is very, very essential that we do it today. So when GD is in town and said we are having this workshop, I said, oh yeah, let me just add this one to it so that next week it doesn't become dead news. And so what we also did was to also, so those that have this copy, this is the new copy, because we decided that our analysis itself, which now it is two different data. The plenty one, that is for book long people, and then the small one like this that Evelyn will use for a community engagement, or Nancy on Youth Participatory Forum. So we have a QR code, which I also learned from Mr. Karim Nko during the debt management reports launch. It is digital. We are doing a digital version. You have this QR code, you scan, it will take you to the website. You can download the full document with insight and analysis.